figured I'd be safer camping out here. You let me know if you need anything repaired. Ugh, sickening stench, isn't it? All those bodies ripped apart. God save the soul who comes face to face with the cause of all this.
State your business. Quickly. Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, ℏ🏗. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My God. You're 𝐴𝕐𝕗. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. 𝐴𝕐𝕗, in the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the rookery. Welcome to Sacrament. Sacrament's gates are always open to those in need, or those who keep her safe. Help yourself to our food and shelter.
But leave the ale to me.
Better here than back in Tyr. I worked 6 years in the mines of Lower Tyr. Would have seen more sunlight in a coffin.
Say, I could sing you a song. It goes like this.
Are you feeling ill, stranger? When people ask why I'm...
Scared bastards always nibbling, never biting. Your fingertips. Oh, ignore their gates, ℚ𝕚𝕚. They likely never seen one of your kind. I, on the other hand, have met 6 ℚ𝕚𝕚. 5? 6? Ah, many. I've witnessed the sea births of the Kyrlish people to the south, and all those northern cities that sail across the sands. I once drank from the water pooled in a giant's footstep. And I've supped wine with Phelan's finest. You and I, we're travelers.
It's the serum. Here, over here. Is it really true? You killed the creature at the gate? A serum and sacrament, and my smithy no less. Well, Fillmore's smithy. I'm just his apprentice, Will. Wait, Fillmore! On your way to Sacrament, did you encounter a blacksmith? He went out beyond the wall and hasn't come back. I hope he's all right. Oh, thank you. That's a weight off my mind. Not quite ready to man the forge on my own. I expect he'll be back soon now that you've cleared the way. And likely telling me that he cleared the way for you. Rossa twin. That's Dasha for welcome and safe travels. I shouldn't keep you. I'd venture you're on your way to the rookery up above.
What's next on the list? If you're one of them mainland missionaries, I ain't got time. I'm here to find apples, not God. Ever since the mountain gate fell, some provisions have been hard to find. Whole islands being carved to pieces.
You should go to the rookery, high above.
The rookery is just up ahead.
heard the governor.
Oh, God's reach, what now? Me inn's nothing but cinders, and me husband went venturing down to the shallows and never returned. Oh, but no, that ain't enough suffering to put on these shoulders. Now I've got to deal with some outsider trampling over my livelihood. Can you rebuild me tavern? Can you find that soup for brains cooker married? No? Well, in that case, we got doors on all sides now. Kindly choose one. First the tavern. Oh, troublemaker, that's what you are. Like them Dasher, or the governor's daughter. Why can't the lot of you just be civil? One god, one king, simple as that. Oh, my Gordon's a simple man. Knows his way around the kitchen and nowhere else. I told him, go and fetch us a load of clams from the coast, down by the old keep. Simple, aye? Knowing him, he probably got carried out with the tide. First the tavern, and then me husband.
The governor?
Never wanted to see him like that.
You felled that beast inside the sword.
Every day clean is a blessing as far as I'm concerned.
The Risen won't be far behind.
Better get the back of the deal.
Keep my chin up. I heard you met Ellsworth. People say a lot of things about him, but I think he's the best leader in the whole realm. You'll never see me. And the leaves upon the wind.
Hello, traveler. Yes, you may look upon my work, but it is not finished yet. It is never finished. Inspiration is like water, snaking its way across the dirt. It knows not where it goes, but where it goes is always right.
On watch. On patrol. Sacrament stands.
never wanted to see
The
him.
rookery is just up ahead.
Make the work. I knew with the pestilence returned, it wouldn't be long before your kind did as well. We are all soldiers now, in the one true war. The one my mother and her spoke of in whispers. Please, allow me to enchant your weapons. Or you can enchant your own here. A black door was opened 1,000 years ago. Perhaps together we can close it. Greetings, warrior.
You cannot rush an oak. Welcome, young sprout. I go by Whitaker the Woodcrafter. That's because I craft wood. Let me know what you need.
May your true name never be spoken, ℚ𝕚𝕚.
You cannot rush an oak.
Why cut and slice when you can burn and freeze?
ℚ𝕚𝕚?
Ellsworth let the Risen take the old fortress. How long until he surrenders our very homes?
Patrol.
Feeling squeamish? It's all right, it happens. You need a man with a strong stomach and no morals? That's me. I've seen how they look at you. Yeah, like you just stepped over their mum. We're outcasts, you and me. Misunderstood.
Aaron. Eyes in the city. Smaller every year. The city keeps shrinking.
My name is ℎ𝕉𝕗, explorer by trade and by passion. I've touched every corner of our empire.
Is a sign of the blasphemy within our walls.
A true sacrament. In a sacrament of all place.
So I'm supposed to believe. Sarah. Have you been written from Wisps? Are you my death? No. No, you're really here. A serum in Sacrament? So, the Watcher was right. You came. But I must introduce myself. I am Elsa, an historian. Tell me, can you feel it? That flickering in the air? I'm convinced this spot is the site of some ancient serum remnant, but it lies just beyond my vision. There are relics of your kind all over Sacra. Another was just discovered in the stonemason shot by the cemetery. You should see it for yourself. Perhaps it's your temple, your library, your tomb.
Sacrament.
No, you should have never let the Risen take the key.
Onward to the rookeries, Sarah.
Just across the bridge.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress?
You've arrived! I knew his letters were not in vain. It's an honor to meet you. I've only ever read the ancient texts about your kind. They have come, Master. From across the sea.
The pestilence. It festers. Everything it touches.
Did you not hear? The ℉𝕗 have arrived.
They won't come. Never answer.
I apologize. He is a brilliant scholar, but it's been so long. God's reach. They're already here.
Governor Ellsworth.
Madrigal 𝐀𝐨𝐮, I apologize for the lack of a formal welcome. If you sent word, it must have been lost.
A welcome sight, though, aren't they? About time Phelan sent reinforcements.
My Inquisition is here as an act of mercy, Baron Winnick. There is an unholy presence on this island. I have come on behalf of King Magnus, who sent me...
King Magnus? The boy?
Forgive me. I thought you had heard. Your brother, the king, has passed.
How long?
It will be a week tomorrow. You should return to Phelan, Governor. Your nephew has extended his hand. He invites you to rejoin the family.
Thank you, Madrigal. But Sacra is my home.
Sacra will be in capable hands. My Inquisition have quartered ourselves in Fort Reach, and will remain for as long as it takes to heal this island.
Fort Reach? Sacrament's a bit out of your way then, isn't it?
My outfit encountered a group of raiders as we came ashore on your coast. We sent all of them to rejoin God, save one. I thought she might be of particular interest to you. We could have left her body by the side of the road with the other animals. Consider this an offering of goodwill from the church.
Where was the church when our people were sick and starving? We're done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
Odessa. Don't.
Leave her. I'm sure the governor can properly discipline his own daughter. At least as well as he governs his city.
My apologies, Madrigal. She does not stand for sacrament.
Damn right I don't.
Guards, take her away.
This way, Risen. I should have never taught you that little move.
You will arrange an escort for my vanguard to 𝐀𝐻𝐿.
𝐀𝐻𝐿? It will be done. Is there anything else we can do?
You can rejoice, Governor. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, the Inquisition at our gates, and ℎ𝕚𝕚𝕚𝕚. We've prepared lodgings below. A humble room, to be sure, but safe and warm. I hope you've arrived in time to save our fair island. Not only in time to witness its ruin.
Rotten boards, decayed and crumbling, just like the old man's mind. It's that apprentice of his, useless scrapper. Couldn't lift anything heavier than a pen. Ugh. Who's that? Oh, a visitor. Of course. I've told the Watcher this tower's not fit for livestock. And yet, there he goes, boarding any stranger that comes along. You'll have to head upstairs. There's no way down for now. A fine staircase should be, too. Would get us to the market in half the time. Most days you'll find me not far from there. In the square by the wardroom. Maker Danos. I can repair anything with the right materials. Oh, except laziness. This city can be rebuilt. There was greatness here once, though it seems I'm the only one who remembers.
Oh, good, you're awake. Please, ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚, you must see this. Forgive the, grotesque display. We pruned some of the poor torn soul you killed at our gates. I left a vial of its blood here on the table, but when I returned, I found it altered. The Watcher, he must have refined it, purified it. An ancient technique. Now you just need to... I apologize, it's my nerves. The ichor must flow through your veins. The scrolls say it gives strength to your kind. Go to the Watcher. This skill is... it's beyond me. There. Now, if you should encounter any more of the Torn, collect their ichor and bring it here. But be careful, this island crawls with villainy. I suggest you visit the market for supplies before you leave the city.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress?
The Madrigal requests your presence. The Madrigal requests your presence. You must make your way through the Nameless Pass and seek her audience.
At the Heretic's Gate.
At the pagan door.
This is the will of God. Many lives ago, your kind fought the curse. The Madrigal believes you may be of service again. As God finds meaning even in broken things, so does she.
Go east, toward the sound of steel and flesh.
The sound of deliverance.
I have you know I've bested 7 men in mortal combat. And many beasts as well. Large ones like bear-sized. I'll fight you here in the open. But the guards, well, they know my face. And my reputation. My unmatched reputation.
Yes, but the Dasha were here first.
I see you in a...
Man can't make a living anymore.
I'm saying what we're all thinking.
Only those who've been touched by God may receive.
Oh, never decreases. If you're looking to invest, don't come to me. Yes, I used to be a sage of commerce.
I'll say.
You don't look from around here.
Sarah, a moment. If I might bend your ear, I've a proposition for you. I saw how you dispatched the raiders in the old fortress. You've had a taste. Any interest in the meal? My men spotted the risen warlord, Darak, in the Orban Glades. He's been a thorn in Ellsworth's side for too long. I sent a contingent after him, but if you were to find yourself heading west, you might join them and do Sacrament a service. We would all sleep better knowing Darak's below ground. Ellsworth's gone north, for the dead end, I venture, while Odessa sits locked up in her cell. Me? I've no patience for politics, and learned long ago not to get between the governor and his daughter. Warriors like us have a thirst that can be slaked in only one of two ways. Ale and blood, my friend. Ale and blood.
𝐴𝕐𝕐. Look what the tide washed in. I didn't think you survived. Seems our fortunes have changed since we last spoke. I'm afraid we might have to postpone our fight. But if I'm spared the gallows, perhaps we can finish what we started. Although judgment might take a while. My father would rather play servant to the Madrigal than speak with me. Could be worse. We could be at the bottom of the sea.
Not much respect for us these days.
This island will be healed, one stone at a time. So, you found me. Perhaps you're developing a fondness for this city then. With my hands and your copper, we can make Sacrament bloom again. Anything you come across that looks like it could be restored, tell me. Why, even the vendor stalls can be improved. And for yourself, perhaps you may want a home here one day. There was greatness here once. Let us uncover it from beneath the dust.
This city's gone to shit.
True ℉𝕗 in its sacrament.
I think you're up for chasing down a few bounties, ℉𝕗. I told Ellsworth I thought it was a mistake letting you past our gates. A soldier with no rank is a stone's throw from a bandit. But orders are orders. Or is that a foreign idea to you? Orders, respect, discipline. Well, as long as you're here, which I doubt will be for long. I've bounties to collect, challenges to complete, and not enough men to carry them out. Every day it seems there's more. No rest for those of us keeping chaos at bay. What do you say? Maybe it's time you trade in that silly outfit for a uniform. Do it for God and kingdom.
I don't hear it roaring anymore.
You've seen Boroth and his silly arena? Real men and women don't fight for sport.
fear it's happening again.
These are my scissors.
No, these aren't
Need a bow in Merryweather. Tailors at your service. Mary, we agreed. My name goes first.
No, Mira. I remember we decided I go first. Fine. We'll settle this later.
Good to be back behind Sacrament's walls. My thanks for clearing the way. From now on, how about I stay at my forge and leave the heroics to you? Good day to you. May your will be half as strong as my work.
I've scoured them. Been out...
Looking a bit ragged, I'd say. Time for a change.